October surprise. Hurricane Oscar. Red alert. Question mark. Asterisk. All right. I put out a bunch of warnings, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, that hurricane would form around the 18th. Probably. And, well, they're not going to waste because the October surprise, or one of them, appears to be Hurricane Oscar. He's small, headed towards Turks and Caicos. And at this point, models kind of show him hitting Cuba or just touching Cuba and then almost reversing direction. Anyway, this is really weird. Florida, I would stay on red alert just because of this season you guys have had. And it is headed in that general direction. You got Nadine moving through Mexico. But in the short term, if you're in New Mexico, you might see Reed Timmer. Nobody knows what vehicle he'll be driving. That's a reference to his rental car situation. All right. But because he'll be chasing possible tornadoes over the next 48 hours. It's a weird looking block of red. So if you were in that area, I'd definitely be paying attention. Also, comets make people go crazy. And then if you throw a presidential United States of America election on top of that, oh, strange days indeed. Crazy weather in Europe. Francia. Europe has Ashley, the Eurocane, moving through, which I think I talked about 10 days ago as well. I said this would be a very weird, wild weather period. And as Rhett said in Gone with the Wind, you and your stupid Ashley. All right. So hopefully everybody in Europe stays safe, cool and dry. Whoa. But in Mexico right now, live stream available. Sidebar, Rosie of Blackpink, but solo with Bruno Mars, just put out a song called APT. I think it's the best song of the year. And it may be song of year 2024. Highly recommend a listen. It might instantly put you in a good mood. Those clouds on Mars keep growing. Like everything is weird. These are way behind. And none of the models had it forming as a hurricane this late. And looks like it could hit Cuba. And then they say it's just going to turn and go west. I don't know, but this one seems to be weird. So if you were along here, I would absolutely pay attention, just in case, have a plan ready in case it heads your way unexpectedly, like an October surprise. And I was under the weather for like 5 days, so my coverage has been down a little. But before I got sick, I had noticed that some of the models on it kind of have it intensifying and then just instantly poof, it disappears, which I think is weird. Now they're saying, yeah, it could get to be Cat 2, Cat 3. So yeah, they said it's just going to go bing and then bong. But then look down here. This one's like, it's going to go whoosh, and then it's go whoop, and then it's come back down and go whoa. I'm like, what? And I remind people, the 384 GFS, like 6 runs, had south of Florida getting hit. Like 6 runs. So that's weird. But from the other side, I'm just saying, Florida, be on your guard. Someone said that Florida loves me, and I love the Florida. I love all y'all, everywhere, everybody out there. It's tough to do sometimes, but hang in there. I don't hate anybody. I'm not mad at anybody. I don't blame anybody. And I wish you well. And sorry, chose not to finish that thought. Anyway, it's interesting. Things are definitely interesting. So I'm for sure interesting mongering. Yeah, and as 5 hours ago, the Euro was like, yeah, it's totally gone. It's not there. When it was there, and it's still there, so it was weird for a model run to run that up. So I'm saying, how much do the models know right now? And the waters appear to be above average warm in that area. 30-degree SST with a ton of DOHC available and continued lighter winds shear environment. It's small. Some of the tiny islands of Turks and Caicos are within the path still, but theoretically, it can continue rapid intensification. All right. I just got home and I got sick for 5 days, which is depressing when you're sick. If you're like, don't feel good for 5 days and you're like, man, this sucks. Anyway, so I got a snap out of it. Just got home, catching you up. October surprise Oscar, and everybody's seen the comment about me. And I try to see it. I don't know. Maybe it's like the dress, where it's like blue dress, white dress. Remember the dress test back in the day when people were like, what color do you see it as? But the comments like, do you see it? Do not see it. Am I making any sense? Anyway, I hope you stay cool. The next 3 weeks are going to be out of this world wild. So I would definitely enjoy at least the next 16 days of stability in the world. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows what's going to happen next, but I do hope and pray selfishly that I make it to my birthday week in Vegas in December. I already planned to see Bruno Mars before the song came out. It'd be so cool if Rosie did the duet there. Anyway. One of the models had a really spooky run, Cat 5. What is it? October, Halloweeny already? Anyway, strange days. Nothing to joke about. Stay cool. Talk to y'all soon. The next couple of hours, I guess. God bless everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.